Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of numismatics, focusing on one extraordinary coin that has captivated collectors and enthusiasts alike, the 2011 D1 cent coin. Picture this, a simple penny, seemingly mundane and of little value in everyday transactions, but due to a series of rare errors and significant mistakes during its minting process, this particular coin is now worth an astounding $512 million. Yes, you heard that right. How could a penny, which normally circulates for 1 cent, reach such heights in value? That's exactly what we're going to explore, shedding light on the specific errors that led to its astronomical worth, the stories that embraced them, and the future possibilities for collectors looking to get their hands on one of these elusive treasures. The journey of the 2011 D1 cent coin began with a standard production process at the Denver Mint, where millions of pennies are struck each year. However, during the minting of the 2011 D coins, a few critical errors occurred, resulting in a few extremely rare examples that quickly garnered the attention of dealers, collectors, and experts around the world. The first notable error was a misalignment in the die, a critical component that strikes the design onto the coin. When dies are not correctly aligned, the result can be a coin that displays incomplete imagery, doubled features, or even additional marks that were unintended. These issues create a unique appearance that stands out from the regular, mass-produced counterparts, instantly attracting the interest of numismatists and raising their value significantly. Imagine stumbling upon a penny with an almost ghostly impression of Abraham Lincoln, a notable departure from the crisp, clear details of the intended design. This misalignment can lead to a phenomenon called a brockage, where a coin's die imprints a design from one side onto another, resulting in a coin that serves as both a rare artifact and an artistic marvel. However, the 2011 D1 cent coin didn't stop there. Other striking errors compounded its value, including the occurrence of what is known as a clipped planchet. This occurs when the metal strip from which the coin is struck has a cut or irregular edge, leading to coins that are not completely circular or that display jagged edges. When such a coin surfaces, it is instantly deemed more valuable, as collectors are always on the lookout for items that stand out due to their rarity and imperfections. The excitement grows when such errors lead to unexpected outcomes, resulting in prices that seem unbelievable for a humble penny. The average collector might be shocked to hear of a single one of these mere cents selling for thousands, or even millions, but the rarity combined with the historical significance of the errors turns this simple coin into a treasure trove of value. Additionally, some 2011 D pennies have emerged with what has been termed die deterioration, which includes features like pitting, rough surfaces, and unintentional patterns due to wear and tear of the die during the minting process. Though this typically reduces a coin's value, in the case of errors, it can add an additional layer of intrigue to the collector's market. Coins that exhibit unusual textures or unusual patterns often attract attention, and die deterioration errors can lead to significant price premiums at auction. Furthermore, the concept of provenance cannot be discounted when discussing the staggering value of the 2011 D1 cent coin. Value in the world of collecting is often influenced by the coin's history, where it was found, previous ownership, and how it has been preserved. Coins that have interesting backstories, like having been discovered by a family at a yard sale or passed down through generations, tend to attract a premium. If a collector stumbles upon a 2011 D1 cent with a captivating backstory or unusual discovery, it adds layers of excitement and interest that can inflate its value significantly. With the rise of social media and online marketplaces, coins like the 2011 D1 cent have shown an increased presence in digital auctions and online communities, leading to fierce bidding wars among eager collectors. As more people become aware of the rare coin's unique characteristics, interest grows exponentially, leading to potential values that can fluctuate with market trends. The rarity of these coins creates a perfect storm for collectors. The fewer there are, the more the prices soar, driving home the point that what was once considered simple pocket change is now a high-stakes game. This phenomenon is not limited to a single coin, as various errors from different years and mints generate similar excitement and value for collectors and investors alike. For example, there is a widespread fascination with coins from the 20th century that displayed errors, mainly due to their ability to exhibit human error and individuality. The 2011 D1 cent coin has found its place within this larger narrative, as it captures the attention of a growing audience eager to dive into a world where a simple mistake can translate into a life-changing windfall. Looking toward the future, the 2011 D1 cent coin presents opportunities for immense profitability as long as collectors remain vigilant and informed. Even among the limited supply, more are sure to trigger the thrill of the chase, and as generations continue to engage in coin collecting, the legacy and appreciation of these rare errors will likely continue to grow. The legacy of the 2011 D1 cent coin will motivate current and new collectors to delve deeper into their collections, unlocking the potential for finding yet another rare gem among what may seem like a vast sea of ordinary pennies. As awareness increases, so does the investment interest in coins bearing unique minting errors, influencing research, education, and community engagement, all of which contribute to reviving interest in coins that have long been lost in the clutches of numismatic history. This awakening encourages the next generation to explore the fascinating details involved in coins like the 2011 D1 cent, ultimately cultivating a wealth of knowledge and appreciation for these current and future collectors. While the initial missteps in minting the 2011 D may appear as a flaw, they have ultimately led to an environment ripe for investment, with the potential for immense returns for collectors willing to dedicate the time and effort to expand their collections. The opportunities in this niche market are boundless, as items deemed flawed from one angle can be perceived as invaluable from another, transforming the way we view modern numismatics. So, as we continue to unearth the stories behind such extraordinary coins, let's remember that amidst the intricate details of minting processes and market trends, it all begins with an error, one that, despite its origins as a humble penny, catapulted itself into the realm of myth, fascination, and ultimately, million-dollar status. The 2011 D1 cent coin stands as a testament to the beauty of imperfections and the unexpected potential that lies within a single piece of currency, reminding us that value can often be found in the most unexpected places. Whether you're an established collector or an enthusiastic novice, there's always something to learn and discover in the world of coins, where history, opportunity, and a bit of luck combine to create endless possibilities, propelling the humble penny into the spotlight and igniting a love for collecting that knows no bounds. As we continue to share our passion for coins and the stories they tell, we invite you to join us as we explore further into the world of numismatics, uncovering hidden treasures and the thrilling possibilities that await us in each shining piece of currency, reminding us that value is often in the eye of the beholder, waiting for the right moment to shine through the lens of history. Thank you for being a part of this journey with us, and we look forward to sharing even more exciting discoveries about coins and the fascinating tales they hold. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we'll continue to explore the rich tapestry of numismatic history and the remarkable coins that have transformed the way we perceive money and its value over time. Next, 1996 D1 cent USA coin. Today we're embarking on a thrilling journey into the world of rare coins, specifically focusing on the remarkable 1996 D1 cent coin, a piece of currency that, at first glance, might seem ordinary but comes with an extraordinary valuation of a staggering $236 million due to a series of critical minting errors and mistakes. Yes, you heard it right, this simple penny has captured the imaginations and wallets of collectors and enthusiasts alike, and we're here to uncover the fascinating story behind its astronomical value. The quest for valuable coins often leads collectors down paths filled with intrigue and unexpected discoveries, and the 1996 D1 cent is a prime example of how errors in the minting process can turn what should be a commonplace item into an unrivaled treasure. Let's explore how this coin came to be so valuable, detailing the specific mishaps during its creation, the nuances of its rarity, and the thrilling potential it holds for collectors in an ever-evolving market. To truly appreciate the significance of the 1996 D1 cent, we need to understand its origin. Produced at the Denver Mint in 1996, this coin was part of a vast minting operation that produced billions of pennies that year. The 1996 D1 cent coin was intended to feature the classic image of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. However, this seemingly straightforward task turned complex due to several minting errors, leading to features that set the coin apart from its flawless counterparts. One of the principal errors of the 1996 D1 cent is known as the double die error, which occurs when the coin's design is inadvertently struck multiple times due to a misalignment of the die. In some cases, this results in a noticeable doubling effect on various elements of the design. For the 1996 D1 cent, avid collectors have reported seeing distinct variations in the Lincoln portrait and the text surrounding it, drawing even more attention from currency enthusiasts looking for perfect specimens that exhibit these unique characteristics. Such distinct varieties elevate the value of the coin, particularly in a collector's market where only a few examples of these coins exist, and they carry the allure of rarity that makes coins like the 1996 D1 cent so sought after. Moving beyond the double die error, there are also instances of what are referred to as clashing, where two different dies strike coins together without a planchet in between, leading to unexpected markings and impressions on the coin that shouldn't typically be present. This clashing effect can create errors that are irregular in both shape and design, making each afflicted coin a unique artifact that adds another layer of interest within the collector community. Some versions of the 1996 D1 cent exhibit these fascinating clashing traits, enchanting those who appreciate the artistry of coinage. Then there are the so-called off-center errors, which occur when the planchet, the metal disc from which coins are made, is not properly aligned while being struck by the die. For coins like the 1996 D, this can result in striking a coin that is noticeably misaligned or incomplete, showcasing portions of the design that are obliterated or cut off. These off-center pieces often spark fierce demand from collectors, as they demonstrate the unique imperfections that arise during the minting process and serve as remarkable conversation pieces in anyone's collection. Each off-center strike has a story of its own and a varying level of impact on its value based on how much of the design remains visible, creating a fascinating aspect for those on the hunt for these unusual variations of the coin. Collectors also tend to seek out coins that exhibit die cracks. A die crack occurs when the minting die begins to wear and develop fissures, which can transfer to the coin during the striking process, resulting in engraved lines or visible breaks across the coin's surface. For the 1996 D1 cent, some versions were found with notable die cracks that not only are visually intriguing but also add a unique narrative to the coin's history. The presence of these die cracks often raises a coin's value, as collectors see them as additional factors contributing to the uniqueness of each piece. These cracks practically become fingerprints of the coin's journey through the minting process, giving them a character that catches the eye of both experienced and novice collectors alike. As collectors dive deeper into their pursuit of rare coins, another critical factor affecting the valuation of any piece is its overall mint condition. The 1996 D1 cent may have several examples showcasing pristine grading, but those that are in exceptional condition, such as those receiving numerical grades of 65 or higher on the grading scale, elevate not just their desirability but also their selling prices significantly. Coins that are classified as mint state are typically preserved with minimal wear, scratches, or environmental damage. The rarity of a well-preserved 1996 D1 cent combined with its various mint errors creates an exclusive atmosphere for collectors who recognize the potential profit and emotional investment tied to acquiring one of these historical pieces. Demand for coins with both errors and near-perfect preservation can lead to exorbitant selling prices and bidding wars among interested parties during auctions, resulting in dramatic increases on the value of such coins over time. Additionally, the provenance of the 1996 D1 cent plays a substantial role in determining its overall worth and collectability. Provenance refers to the coin's history, including previous ownership and how it has been preserved or altered over time. Coins that come with extensive or illustrious provenance can see their value skyrocket due to the stories associated with them. For the 1996 D1 cent, being able to trace the history of ownership, whether linked to a famous collector or significant historical event, adds immeasurable value. Collectors often place a high premium on coins with rich stories, turning them into investment opportunities that can yield enviable returns, making the hunt for these unique histories as thrilling as the search for the coins themselves. In recent years, the rise of online auctions and social media has transformed the landscape of coin collecting, allowing avid enthusiasts to connect with each other and to share information about rare pieces like the 1996 1-cent coin. This connectivity provides an unprecedented level of exposure and demand, driving prices to new records as more discoveries surface and collectors become acutely aware of what makes a coin truly exceptional. Coins like the 1996 are now highlighted on several digital platforms, with dedicated forums catering to identifying and valuing coins with errors, consequently creating a vibrant and well-connected community of collectors. This digital engagement helps shape market prices through demand, making previously overlooked items difficult to come by and increasing their ultimate worth. The possibilities for future value also depend heavily on market fluctuations, the whim of economic conditions, and collector sentiment. The collectible market can be as unpredictable as financial markets, sometimes soaring to new heights when there is renewed interest, while at other times, it can suppress values dramatically if interest shifts elsewhere. The unique attributes of the 1996 1-cent coin, paired with the rarity of its minting flaws, create a dynamic that allows values to fluctuate significantly, potentially yielding substantial profits for collectors willing to maintain or sell during peak interest periods. As the collector market continues to evolve, the ongoing interest in coins showcasing unique errors and historical significance is unlikely to wane. Instead, as generations of new collectors emerge with an appreciation for the artistry and history behind coins, it further propels coins like the 1996 1-cent penny into the spotlight. The blend of rarity, minting mishaps, and intriguing economics assures that discussions around the 1996 will persist, ensuring its place in the minds of both seasoned veterans and newcomers alike. In conclusion, the seemingly humble 1996 1-cent coin serves as a poignant reminder of how ordinary items can lead to extraordinary financial opportunities. It compels us to appreciate the unexpected paths that simple errors can take, transforming them into examples of human ingenuity, finance, and history. For those on the hunt for collectible treasures, a coin like the 1996 1-cent encourages patience, research, and an understanding of the underlying value that can be found in places we typically overlook. As we continue to explore the captivating narratives behind rare coins, we foster a community of shared passions and discoveries, welcoming everyone aboard this fascinating journey. Thank you for joining us today in uncovering the impressive and sometimes unpredictable world of coin collecting. Stay tuned for more insights and stories that bring these remarkable treasures to life. We look forward to sharing additional exciting chapters in the ever-evolving saga of numismatics, revealing the hidden gems that lie in the past while simultaneously shaping the future of this enchanting hobby. Next, 2013 1-cent USA coin. Today, we're diving into a riveting story that showcases how errors in minting can transform a simple 1-cent coin into an astonishingly valuable treasure, specifically focusing on the 2013 1-cent coin that, due to a series of remarkable mistakes, is now valued at an incredible $345 million. Yes, this little penny, which typically wouldn't even make a dent in your day-to-day transactions, is sought after by collectors and investors alike, and it all boils down to those precious mint errors that lend this coin its unparalleled worth. You may be wondering how a humble cent can command such a staggering valuation, and that mystery revolves around the rare and exceptional errors that occurred during the minting process at the Denver Mint in 2013. The 2013 1-cent, intended to carry the classic profile of Abraham Lincoln as designed by Victor David Brenner, fell victim to several unusual occurrences during its creation, leading to fascinating and valuable variations. One of the most intriguing aspects lies in the die errors, particularly a misalignment that can occur in the manufacturing process. A die misalignment results when the dies that imprint a coin are not positioned correctly, leading to an offset design on the coin. For the 2013 penny, some examples reveal an extraordinary doubling of Lincoln's image and the words 1 cent, effectively creating a coin that is visually distinct from a standard issue. This sort of error is highly coveted among coin collectors and can significantly drive up the price of the coin, as the doubling effect creates a unique piece that cannot be replicated in regular minting. When collectors, both novice and seasoned, come across such pieces, they tend to gravitate toward them, resulting in intense demand and consequently, strikingly high valuations. In addition to die misalignments, we must also discuss the phenomenon of clashing. Clashing occurs when two dies come together without a metal planchet in between, leading to unexpected and unintended designs transferred onto a coin. For some 2013 D1-cent coins, this clashing has produced mesmerizing visual effects, with images appearing on the coin that don't belong to the intended design. This unintentional overlap has sparked intrigue among collectors, as each clashed coin showcases a different array of markings, making them unique pieces of art. These coins not only possess a story of error but also have aesthetic characteristics that delight enthusiasts, igniting fervent interest and driving up potential value even further. Another noteworthy error that can be found on certain 2013 D1-cent coins is the off-center strike. This occurs when a planchet is not correctly positioned in the press, resulting in coins that are noticeably misaligned or unevenly struck. When this error materializes on a penny, it can lead to a fascinating piece where parts of the design are missing or starkly cut off. For collectors, finding an off-center 2013 D penny is like discovering a hidden gem, as these coins exhibit a level of individuality that's not found in standard issues. Such unique attributes can create bidding wars during auctions, where collectors vie for the opportunity to possess an item that stands out in its series because of an error that is both visually dramatic and historically significant. Right alongside these errors, we can't overlook the captivating feature commonly referred to as dropped letters or die breaks. This occurs when part of the design falls out or erodes from the die being used, resulting in coins that may have missing elements or irregular impressions. In the case of the 2013 D1-cent coin, this can manifest as missing letters or even parts of Lincoln's portrait, turning an otherwise standard penny into a rare and sought-after collectible. Finding examples that exhibit this type of error evokes excitement within the collector community and can significantly influence a coin's market value, particularly as collectors are drawn to pieces that tell a story of manufacturing flaws. Each dropped letter example becomes a part of the ongoing narrative of the coin and creates a deeper connection for collectors who appreciate the ongoing mystery of how these issues come to be, resulting in items that some are willing to pay top dollar to own. Furthermore, the concept of mint condition cannot be overstated when discussing rare coins and their valuations. Coins that exhibit minimal wear, scratches, and imperfections are generally viewed as being rarer, especially when coupled with underlying errors that make them stand out even more. For the 2013 D1-cent, the coins that achieve a mint state grading of 65 or higher showcase their quality and rarity and are especially desirable to collectors. Their astonishing prices at auctions reflect not only their beauty but the uniqueness that comes with minting errors, thus creating a compelling opportunity for investors and enthusiasts. As an added layer, the provenance of the 2013 D1-cent coin may also play a defining role in its valuation. Provenance refers to the historical ownership of a coin and includes important factors such as how it has been maintained, previous owners, and even noteworthy selling circumstances tied to its past. A coin that was owned by a famous collector, featured in significant auctions, or tied to historical moments can command far higher prices simply because of its history. For the 2013 D1-cent, digging deep to uncover its lineage can lead collectors to rare exceptions that elevate their perceived value and emotional connection with the piece. In today's world, the explosion of online auction platforms and social media brings with it an extraordinary opportunity for collectors searching for these hidden treasures. Leveling the playing field for both seasoned and rookie collectors has led to an increased appreciation of the rare coins, including the valuable 2013 D. With platforms dedicated to numismatics, enthusiasts can easily access information about coin errors, rarity, and market conditions, allowing collectors to make informed decisions about potential purchases. The exposure that these channels provide can lead to heightened demand, increased bidding at auctions, and ultimately a surge in prices for coins with errors, such as the 2013 D1-cent, thereby magnifying their financial potential. Looking to the future, the market for rare coins like the 2013 D1-cent continues to evolve, driven by trends, collector interests, and broader economic factors that can influence the collectibles market. This evolution opens the door to infinite possibilities, as these unique coins gain momentum and draw in the attention of investors, prompting even higher valuations as awareness of their rarity is increasingly recognized. Economic conditions and collector enthusiasm can significantly impact the value of any collectible, and with the right circumstances, the 2013 1-cent coin could continue to rise in worth, firmly establishing itself as one of the most intriguing pieces in American numismatic history. The allure of the 2013 1-cent coin lies not only in its potential for exceptional value but also in the rich stories and errors that contribute to its unique status. Whether you're a casual collector or someone deeply invested in numismatics, understanding the story behind this coin allows an appreciation of its place in the broader narrative of currency and history. Embracing the journey of discovering errors, learning more about mint processes, and connecting with fellow enthusiasts not only deepens one's passion for coins like the 2013 1-cent but also enriches the overall experience of collecting. Every coin tells a story, and with the 2013 the tale is filled with remarkable events that bring people together, inspire them to dig deeper, and encourage them to share their excitement for this enduring hobby. As we explore the intricate web formed by such coins and what makes them valuable, we invite each of you to join us on this exhilarating adventure into the world of rare coins. The drive to chase after exceptional pieces like the 2013 serves as a powerful reminder of the beauty hidden in what seems like everyday objects, where a single error can transform the ordinary into the extraordinary and cement its place in history. Thank you for joining us today on this exploration as we continue to uncover the captivating stories behind coins that transcend their mere face value, sparking curiosity, enthusiasm, and investment potential. We look forward to continuing this journey with all of you, diving deep into the enthralling world of numismatics and shining a spotlight on the incredible tales waiting to be discovered in every shiny piece of currency. Stay tuned for our next video, as we delve into more exciting stories that enrich our understanding of the significance behind each coin, illuminating the paths of history and the legacy they leave behind. Last 2005 1-cent USA coin. Today, we're diving deep into the extraordinary world of numismatics, focusing on an astonishing 1-cent coin from 2005 that has become a sensation in the collecting community and holds an incredible value of up to $200 million due to a multitude of minting errors and mistakes. Yes, you heard it right, a simple penny, which is usually easily overlookable and often dismissed as just another piece of small change, has been transformed into a remarkable artifact that collectors dream of acquiring. So, what exactly makes this 2005 1-cent coin so special, and why are collectors and investors willing to pay such exorbitant sums for a coin worth only 1 cent in its intended form? The story begins with a standard minting process that occurs at the United States Mint, where billions of 1-cent coins are produced each year. However, the 2005 production yielded a few notable errors that have since captured the imagination of the numismatic community. The primary error for the 2005 1-cent coin revolves around what is known as a die error. A die error occurs when the metal dies used to strike the coin become misaligned or damaged, resulting in coins that bear features that deviate from the intended design. In some cases, this misalignment leads to striking an image that is unintentionally doubled, creating a unique characteristic on the coin that distinguishes it from regular circulation issues. Imagine finding a penny that has the unmistakable face of Abraham Lincoln with an unusual doubling effect, where the details of the portrait appear to have a shadow or echo. This captivating doubling effect can significantly enhance the visual appeal and value of the coin, as it makes each example an extraordinary find that stands out among its non-special counterparts. Collectors are always on the lookout for such errors, which can command high prices at auction as demand skyrockets for pieces that defy conventional expectations. In addition to die errors, the 2005 1-cent coins also exhibit instances of what is termed clashing. Clashing occurs when two dies strike against each other without a metal planchet in between, resulting in unintended marks and impressions on the coin, often creating a design that may alter the original appearance significantly. Some 2005 pennies display fascinating features related to clashing, where elements of one die impress into another die, transferring part of a different design onto the coin. This anomaly creates a visual spectacle for collectors as it adds an unexpected layer of artistry, transforming an everyday piece of currency into a rare collectible with its captivating story. With clashing, each coin tells a different narrative. The distinctiveness of each clashed penny gives collectors an incentive to seek out these exceptional pieces, as the rarity and uniqueness elevate their value substantially. Furthermore, we can't overlook the phenomenon of off-center strikes, which occurs when a planchet is not properly positioned during the striking process. The result is a 1-cent coin that is misaligned, leading to a specimen with a fascinatingly non-circular appearance or portions of the design cut off. For the 2005 1 cent, some coins feature off-center strikes that render the image of Lincoln and the denomination unintelligibly close to the edges of the coin, invoking a sort of curiosity and aesthetic appeal that traditional minting cannot replicate. These off-center strikes offer an enticing option for collectors, encouraging them to hunt for the rarest examples as they enter bidding wars at auctions, often driving prices up dramatically based on the coin's striking features. As if these errors weren't enough, other engaging characteristics emerge from what is known as a clipped planchet. This occurs when the metal sheet from which the coin is cut has a flaw, either from the creation process or the metal itself, leading to coins that are not fully circular or display irregular edges. Collectors hold great interest in these clipped planchets, as these irregularities symbolize human error in the manufacturing process, a thread of narrative that can make a coin particularly appealing. When a 2005 1-cent coin emerges with such characteristics, it adds to its story, making it a delightful find for those passionate about possessing pieces of numismatic history that emphasize the errant beauty of minting processes. Like other errors, the allure of clipped planchets resides in their rarity, and collectors recognize the potential for exceptional value in discovering these unique forms. As we dig deeper into the world of errors, we should also discuss what is commonly called die cracks. These are formed when the minting die develops fissures or breaks during the striking process, which then impress onto the coins during production. Coins bearing these die cracks exhibit unique markings that collectors find compelling, not merely as a curiosity, but as a sign of the coin's journey from die to circulation. In the case of the 2005 1 cent, an example with notable die cracks can serve as a conversation starter among collectors and enthusiasts who appreciate the historical significance behind such flaws. As collectors become more discerning, even the condition of a genuine error coin can strongly influence its market value. Coins that fit into the mint state category, meaning they exhibit little to no wear and are pristine, command a premium in auctions. For example, the more well-preserved 2005 1-cent coins with notable errors can attract significant bidding activity, leading to prices that may soar hundreds of times above face value. Unsurprisingly, collectors are inclined to pay substantial sums for coins that not only mark their errors but do so in a condition that allows them to preserve their original beauty. Beyond mint state condition and error-related features, the provenance of the 2005 1-cent coin plays a crucial role in its maximum potential value. Provenance refers to the historical ownership and story behind a particular coin. Coins that have an intriguing history often attract the attention of collectors, particularly if they can be linked to famous collectors or pivotal moments in history. Owning a coin with a distinguished past can add significant emotional and financial value, thus amplifying the interest in existing examples of the 2005 1 cent. A piece that was once a part of a well-known collection or has been featured in prominent auctions may carry an invaluable aura that drives prices upward as collectors clamor for a chance to own a piece of history. In today's digital age, the market for rare coins like the 2005 1 cent coin has expanded dramatically, fueled by online auctions, social media platforms, and communities dedicated to numismatics. Collectors can now access a wealth of information pertaining to minting errors, market fluctuations, and other relevant data, equipping them with the knowledge needed to make informed decisions regarding their purchases. The digital space has leveled the playing field, allowing new collectors to engage with seasoned veterans and discover rare items that resonate with them. As the increase in availability and awareness rises, so does competition for historically significant and error-rich coins such as the 2005 1 cent, driving prices to unprecedented heights as demand continues to grow. The dynamic nature of the numismatic market introduces a compelling blend of unpredictability and opportunity when it comes to treasure hunting. As collectors are drawn to the rarity of coins like the 2005 1 cent, societal factors such as economic conditions, treasure hunting fever, and shifting collector interests affect the landscape. The trajectory of the 2005 pennies valuation could evolve further, depending on market dynamics, enthusiast engagement, and continued celebrations of numismatic discovery. As we analyze the long-term opportunities presented by rare coins, we can only begin to scratch the surface of understanding the possibilities inherent in such notable pieces. The vast interplay between rarity, demand, condition, and provenance creates a rich environment for collectors to explore, unlocking potential futures for coins that spark curiosity and desire across generations. The fascinating tale of the 2005 1 cent coin serves as a reminder of how ordinary objects can unexpectedly become extraordinary when touched by the hand of chance, where human error transforms the mundane into a treasure worth millions. It is a testament to the beauty and intrigue that the world of numismatics holds, and as the coin community continues to grow, it invites newcomers to explore the multi-layered tapestry woven from stories of errors, artistry, and legacy. The search for coins with these captivating characteristics leads to adventures that ignite the passion of collectors, explorers, and investors as they delve into the fascinating facets of currency. As we strive to uncover the remarkable histories behind each coin, we encourage every enthusiast to stay engaged, continue to learn, and maintain curiosity about the world of rare coins. Thank you for joining us in today's deep dive into the intriguing case of the 2005 1 cent coin, where we explored its exceptional valuation, captivating errors, and remarkable market potential. We invite you to continue on this exhilarating journey with us as we uncover more stories and share insights that celebrate the brilliance and complexity found within the world of numismatics. Stay tuned for our next episode where we unveil more tales of rare coins that illuminate not just their historical significance, but the wondrous experiences they inspire in the hearts of collectors everywhere. Through coins such as the 2005 1 cent, we discover extraordinary narratives that remind us of the value hidden in our everyday surroundings, months and years until a forgotten penny.